Welcome back. Hi, I'm Sammy Zoller.
And I'm Zach Lampert.
And this is S&Z Student News. Today, we will be talking about Central Asia and its countries: Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, and sometimes even Afghanistan.
Now, I know this may sound really boring, but if you listen closely, then you might just see how interesting Central Asia can be.
The first thing on our itinerary is the agriculture of Central Asia. Traditional herders raise animals like camels, cattle, goats, horses, and sheep.
And Sammy, let's not forget the farming side of the agricultural spectrum in Central Asia. Central Asia is also known for farming cotton, fruits, barley, rice, tobacco, and those yummy vegetables.
Now for a special edition of this news report. Is this legit? Is this legit? Kazakhstan has 3% of the world's oil. It is legit.
Speaking of oil, mining actually plays a big role in Central Asia. Let's watch this quick video about mining in Afghanistan.
These are the rich valleys of Afghanistan, rich and abundant in natural resources. In 2012, Central Asian Mining Services was established to assist in identifying those resources both here and in the region. Through the exploration stages and further, CAMS is here to help develop this sector and en route strengthen the growing Afghan economy. CAMS is a full-service drilling and mining support company operating to the highest of international standards. The team consists of internationally respected geologists and drillers from across the globe, combined with Afghan professionals and operation staff who strive to provide premium quality service in Afghanistan's challenging geographic and political environment. CAMS' highly specialized team and in-country equipment offers exploration drilling services that include overall drilling program design and management, deep diamond core and reverse circulation drilling, scout rig drilling and downhole surveys, core cutting and sampling. For drilling all year round, CAMS is equipped with the personnel and necessary equipment to drill in harsh winter climate conditions, and the CAMS team is experienced to tackle the challenges in the remotest part of the region, offering heli-portable capabilities. With its team of respected international and Afghan geologists, CAMS provides a full suite of exploration, geological and geophysical surveys which are tailored for the unique terrain of the region and include multi-commodity mineral target selection and geological mapping, soil and trench sampling, bulk sampling both hard rock and alluvial, project evaluation and scoping studies. To maximize efficiency and production while maintaining fluid operations in the field, it is imperative to set up a mobile base camp. Whether for shorter-term exploration or longer-term semi-permanent projects, CAMS provides full-service base camp facilities starting with pre-site recon to base camp installations, canteen services and operations. To operate safely in Afghanistan's current environment, CAMS provides on-the-ground security solutions, including town-based and field camp security, mobile field exploration, as well as UXO field identification and clearance. CAMS recognizes the importance of gaining the trust and support of the local communities in which it operates. To do so, CAMS strives to give back to the community by providing scaled infrastructure projects in order to better the lives of the people whom we encounter. Equally important, CAMS aims to integrate the local population in its operations by hiring as many local individuals to the team and providing on-the-job training with longer-term employment opportunities. With its expertise, commitment and past performance in country and the region, CAMS has all the advantages for your exploration, drilling and mining support needs. For more information, please contact us at info@cams-mining.com or visit us at www.cams-mining.com.
As you can see, mining is very important.
Yes, it is. Going into mining and industry is very good for your future wealth.
However, tons of equipment is awaiting renewal, and that is slowing down the economic growth.
Now let's talk about the urban environments in Central Asia.
Most of Central Asians throughout history have been either farmers or nomads.
And large cities were stationed around large trade routes. Speaking of large cities, Tashkent is the largest city in Central Asia, and it is the capital of Uzbekistan.
This city is from the Soviet era, which means it is a very plain city. The city dates back all the way to the 1st and 2nd century BCE.
Some fun facts about Tashkent. Tashkent is 334.8 square kilometers.
And the population is 2,309,600 people, and the population density is 6,900 square kilometers.
Moving on to its issues and challenges, Central Asia is in a bunch of land, just like Montana.
This is a huge issue because getting water is extremely hard. They have rivers, but the rivers flow through other countries' borders, which usually should not be a problem. But no one likes sharing after kindergarten, and trust me, their leaders graduated kindergarten last century.
While this is happening, other leaders are fighting over the rivers like it's their last donut. They fight over everything, for example, how they want to use the rivers.
Speaking of problems, their political issues haven't really helped with their other issues in their countries. When they changed from a command economy to a market economy, not many people liked it, and that's slowing down the economic growth.
Not just that, Zach, but many countries are trying to slow down the change to a private enterprise as well.
There's also one more thing that is slowing them down: civil wars. These countries are so indecisive, especially Tajikistan. It sounds like every time they try to do something right, a civil war breaks out.
Then you also have ethnic wars in Uzbekistan. For example, the kidnappings. In 1999, an Islamic ethnic group kidnapped tourists and held them for ransom. These kind of things cause major problems for the growth of a country. There are many issues in every country, and there's a huge problem with the environment in Central Asia.
That is true, but these environmental problems were not caused just recently. These specific problems date back to World War II, when Central Asia was still under Soviet Union rule. The Soviets used Central Asia as a bomb testing facility. However, they did not tell the civilians that they were in harm's way.
Therefore, this caused birth defects, cancer, and other horrific diseases. None of this was good for the environment.
Not only did it affect humans, but it also affected plant and animal life too.
These testings left major deposits of uranium just lying around. And sadly, all the scientists that knew how to clean it up packed up and left.
Let's watch a short video taken by my colleague by the so-called crime scene.
Sammy Zola here with SNZ Student News. So as you just saw, many people were affected by the nuclear radiation of all the military testing in Central Asia. Such a beautiful place was turned into a wasteland. Oh look, someone here now. What is your name?
Bloody.
Lottie. That's a nice name. How were you affected? Was it a birth defect? How were you affected by the nuclear radiation?
Well, as a kid, I used to play a lot outside, and then during World War II, they dropped nuclear bomb, and I grew this.
Wow, Zach, Lottie looked a lot like you, huh? Any relationship between you two?
Not actually. Guess we found my new doppelganger.
What a hoot. Getting back to the saddening truth of this video, kids, adults, and families were disabled or murdered because of the terrible irresponsibility of the Soviets. Moving on to Issyk-Kul. Just look at that view, so pretty, because Dembo likes pretty. Anyways, Issyk-Kul is a beautiful lake in Kyrgyzstan. It is an environmental and continental treasure because it is one of the very few places that has not been polluted. Issyk-Kul actually means hot lake because it surprisingly never freezes due to the underwater springs. Issyk-Kul has a length of 182 kilometers, 113 miles, a width of up to 60 kilometers, 37 miles, and covers an area of 6,236 square kilometers, 2,408 square miles.
Making it the second largest mountain lake behind Lake Titicaca. Fish are abundant in this area, and it is a ginormous tourist spot. Soviets built more than 100 resorts, spas, and other establishments along the shores. The Soviet Navy tested torpedoes and other weapons of that sort, so most of the population were government officials. And kids, tell your parents that a very cool and beautiful thing to do is to rent an authentic Navy converted boat and to enjoy a splendid ride on the lake. In addition to the tourism, because the tourism is so huge in this area, major cities are located around here.
Early civilizations and many conquerors left burial mounds, rock face carvings, and other special artifacts, some up to 2,500 years old, like that rock face carving on the screen. So Zach, if I were to ask you a quick, simple question, would that be okay?
Sure.
So, just how large are the region's commodity reserves? Meaning, how vast are all the country's resources?
Well, it is very different from country to country, but the short answer is enormous.
For instance, Kazakhstan has 3% of the world's oil, 4% of the world's coal, and 15% of the world's uranium. It also has the largest reserve for zinc, lead, and chromite, and it is in the top 10 for copper, iron, ore, gold, and manganese.
Not only that, but there are two more countries that have come to play. Turkmenistan with 4.5% of the world's natural gas, and Uzbekistan with 0.8% of the world's natural gas.
Don't forget that Turkmenistan only uses very little of that gas, freeing most of it up for export, and it also has 500 barrels of oil. Now for the flags of Central Asia.
So as we look at the flag, you can see the crown. The crown represents the Tajik people, and the 7 golden stars symbolize perfection. The red on the flag represents unity of the nation, the white represents purity, and the green represents spiritual meaning of Islam. And some other cool facts about Tajikistan is that its capital is Dushanbe, the local population is 8 million, and their form of currency is the Tajikistani somoni.
Now for the flag of Turkmenistan. The 5 carpet designs represent the 5 major houses or tribes of the country's state. The waxing crescent moon symbolizes the hope for the shining future of the country. The stars represent the 5 provinces of Turkmenistan. The capital of Turkmenistan is Ashgabat. Their population is 5.2 million people, and their currency is the Turkmenistani manat.
Now for Uzbekistan's flag. The blue on the flag represents the eternal sky and the life-giving water. Then the pure white represents holy peace, and the color green stands for the renewal of nature. The red lines flowing in between these colors represent the power of life flowing through our body. The crescent moon and the stars represent the Uzbeki tradition and the spiritual and divine symbol for all countries. The capital of Uzbekistan is Tashkent. The population is 29.8 million, and the currency is the Uzbekistani som.
Well, la-ti-da, Zach. Look what we have here. Kazakhstan. Please give your attention to Borat, who will sing the national anthem.
Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world. All other countries are run by little girls. Kazakhstan is #1 exporter of potassium. Other Central Asian countries have inferior potassium. Kazakhstan is the greatest country in the world. All other countries is the
Now to talk about that interesting flag. The pattern represents the art and cultural traditions of the old Khanate and the Kazakh people.
The light blue background stands for the various Turkic people that make up the present-day population, including the Kazakhs, Tatars, Uyghurs, Uzbeks, and others. Those are some tongue twisters, eh?
The light blue color symbolizes peace, freedom, cultural and ethnic freedom of the Kazakhstani people. The sun represents the source of life and energy.
Don't forget that the sun is also a symbol of wealth and abundance. Silly Sammy. The sun's rays are also like grain, which is the basis of abundance and prosperity in Kazakhstan. And lastly, the eagle.
Oh, that eagle. The eagle symbolizes the power of the state. For the modern nation of Kazakhstan, the eagle is a symbol of independence, freedom, and flight to future. And surprisingly, that bird has been on the flags for many Kazakh tribes in their flags. Now some fun facts. The capital of Kazakhstan is Astana. However, the largest city in Kazakhstan is Almaty. The currency is the Kazakhstani tenge. And from the census taken in 2012, Kazakhstan has 16.8 million people.
Lastly, Kyrgyzstan.
Don't worry, we're almost done. The red background of the flag symbolizes bravery and valor. The sun represents peace and wealth. The two sets of three lines, or the Tunduk, signifies the family home, or, by extension, the universe. And finally, according to popular interpretations, the sun's 40 rays represent the 40 Kyrgyz tribes unified against the Mongols by the epic hero Manas. Some fun facts about Kyrgyzstan. The capital is Bishkek. The currency is the Kyrgyzstani som. And from the census taken in 2012, Kyrgyzstan has 5.6 million people. And it is home to the beautiful Issyk-Kul.
When I was a little lad, if I wanted berries and cream, Mummy made me do the little lad dance. Berries and cream, I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Up the octave, go for it. Berries and cream, I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Easy peasy. Nice and easy. Light and breezy. Delicious. And that's it. Oh, that was it.
Well, looks like we're done. I'm Sammy.
And I'm Zach.
And that's a wrap.